KNDY.
Max Blasky here in Washington. Girls Championship about ready to get underway. Moments away from tip-off between the Hanover Wildcats and the Doniphan West Mustangs. We're going to take one timeout, come back with stats and starters for TVL 2023 Girls Tournament Championship.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley Internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
If you're worried about the shape your smile is in or suffer with tooth pain, you need to visit Gray Family Dental in Marysville. The staff at Gray Family Dental will stop the pain and make your smile look like new again. Dr. Gray offers a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, and cosmetic procedures, and regular hygiene services to keep your teeth and gums in great shape. Call 562-5323 for your appointment today. Gray Family Dental, just the south block of Broadway on 8th Street. Your smile is their priority.
Come work for a stable, family-owned company. Landall Company, starting their 60th year in business, is hiring for welders in the Waterville and Marysville facilities. Wages depend on weld test and experience and start at $16.80 to $21.95 per hour. 10 hours overtime per week, Monday through Friday, $2 per hour shift differential, and 4% attendance bonus. Lots of earning potential plus extensive benefit plan. Apply online at landall.com or contact their Human Resource Department 785-562-5381. EEO Vets and Disability Welcome.
Circle P Processing of Waterville has processing openings available now. Their mission is to not only provide the professional meat processing their customers expect, but ensure timely and transparent service and prices. Be assured that when you bring your meat to Circle P, you are getting exactly what you brought in. Always remaining local and loyal to their customers. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Be sure to visit their website, circlepprocessing.com, for pricing and ordering information.
Max Blasky with you here in Washington. Championship Monday about ready to get kicked off between the home Hanover Wildcats and the visiting Doniphan West Mustangs. We're going to go with the starting lineup. First for the visiting Mustangs, number 3, Kyra Johnson, a senior. Number 4, Claire Cole, a senior. Number 10, Brenna Edie, a sophomore. Number 23, Malia Wetstein, a junior. And number 40, Avery Weathersby, a senior. Mustangs are led by head coach David Johnson, and we'll go with Johnson, Cole, Edie, Wetstein, and Weathersby. For the home Hanover Wildcats, they come into this tournament as the number 1 overall seed, record of 10-0 now on the season, state ranked number 1 in Class 1A Division II, and playing like it. They will be led by number 1, Tessa Losi, a junior. Number 2, Macy Hawley, a senior. Number 4, Keegan Atkins, a senior. Number 10, Anna Juneman, a sophomore. And number 32, Aaliyah Sin, a senior. They are led by head coach Chris Lightman. And the Wildcats will go Losi, Hawley, Atkins, Juneman, and Sin. Of course, with senior Taven Stahlbalmer out with injury for the next couple weeks. Hanover looking to win a TVL tournament for the first time in 20-plus years here in Washington. We're going to take a timeout for the national anthem to bring you right back for TVL Tournament Championship action.
Bat Tire in Frankfort is the place to go for tires in Frankfort. Why drive anywhere else? Offering a full range of tires, including Kelly tires and Hankook tires. Get the very best in tire technology for superior handling and longevity. Bat Tire will keep you on the road and headed to where you need to be. Replacements or repairs, they'll get you rolling again. Bat Tire in Frankfort, a proud supporter of the Frankfort Wildcats. Good luck.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
When you own a business of any kind, you need an insurance policy that'll protect it. You need business insurance that perfectly suits your industry, and Blue Valley Insurance is proud to offer it. When you get an insurance policy from us, you're taking the first step towards protecting your business, your employees, and yourself. Let's start with an overview of the types of coverage you can expect. Stop by for quotes at Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
This is the time of year to reflect on last year's crop cycle and make plans for next year. There are many decisions to be made and many options available. We'd like to help make the financial side of your planning a little easier. Our ag lenders know agriculture and they're local. Stop by and see us. Let's talk about next year. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Max Blasky with you here in Washington. Championship Saturday for TVL Girls 2023 action is underway. Running a little bit ahead of schedule here in Washington, but by golly, that just means we're going to get home a little bit early. Hanover Wildcats versus Doniphan West Mustangs already tipped off, and we join at Macy Hawley here at the line. The senior's going to make her first 1-and-1 foul for Doniphan West is going to be on Avery Weathersby, the senior. Of course, both teams here come in off of victories last time out. Girls were able to get a win. Hanover defeated Clifton Clyde 49-32 last Thursday, and Doniphan West defeated Washington 54-24 on Thursday as well. Both teams looking to win their first TVL championship in over 20 years. With as dominant as Hanover has been on the girls and boys side, it has been since before 2002 was the last time the Wildcats lifted this trophy. 2-0 early on is our score here. Macy Hawley with two early free throws. Foul on Doniphan West early on. Both of these teams like to get out offensively and run. They will get out in the passing lanes too, not necessarily extend their defense as much, but just use the players that they have in order to force those turnovers. First offensive possession for the Wildcats is going to be a throw into Sin. That's going to go off of their fingertips. Turnover Wildcats. Here comes Doniphan West. Hanover's going to stay in their kind of 1-2-2 matchup zone. Keegan Atkins is going to run the top defensive point there. First shot for Doniphan West is going to be up, no good. Hawley's going to come back with it, give it quickly off to Atkins. Atkins is going to push all the way down the right side of the floor. Going to look to get the foul, get her offensive rebound, though, and second chance opportunity is up and in for Keegan Atkins, the senior the other night in their game versus Clifton Clyde. Erupted for 14, including 8 there in the second half. So a dominant offensive game that the Wildcats had last time out. There's a three on the way from Doniphan West. That's going to be Wetstein putting it up. She can't find the mark. Edie puts it up again. Hers goes halfway down and out. Offensive rebound fought for still, and Edie comes up with it again. That's going to be a travel, though, top the key as she looks to get it down low. But turnover is going to be on Doniphan West. So this Doniphan West team, they are an older group two. They start 3 seniors, will play a junior, a sophomore, and 2 more juniors off the bench. Same thing can be said for Hanover. They start 3 seniors, Holly Atkins and Simp, around Losey, and Juniman round out the 5 for the Wildcats. Early action here, 4-0 is our score. TVL Tournament Championship. Winner of this game will be your 2022 TVL Girls Tournament Champions. Hanover having a little problem here, top of the key, working that offense around the good defense for Doniphan West. Going flying into the lane goes Juniman. She's going to be wild with the shot. Gets her offensive rebound. Tessalosi puts up the three. That's going to be no good. Coming out of it here is Cole, and Cole is going to push the tempo. Both teams like to get up and down offensively, too, on the break. Hanover averaging 60 points a game, while Doniphan West averages 40. And there's a three right off the bat. Tyra Johnson, top of the key there for Doniphan West, cuts this down to a one-point contest, 4-3 early on. Juniman's going to get into the lane now, kick out Atkins for three, and not very often three-point shooter. Offensive rebound, Holly gets it, then Sin gets the second offensive rebound, and Sin's going to go now to the line with a two-shot opportunity. That's already going to be two team fouls for Doniphan West. We're just 3 minutes into this contest, and Aaliyah Sin, the senior, now will step here to the line. Foul's going to be on Malia Wetstein. That's going to be first personal now on the junior as Sin steps up to the line. First free throw, deep knee bend, is going to be up and good for the senior. Sin the other night in the contest against Clifton Clyde, a no-scoring night, but we don't keep track of rebounds, but you probably had 7 or 8 rebounds to go along with it. So Hanover likes to use their post players. They have 3 of them between Holly, Sin, and Cliff that will rotate in. Good depth at that position, but it's really met with the guards. Those 2 free throws are down and good for the senior, and just with that, Caitlin Cliff's going to step into the game. First action now for the junior off the bench. The other night had 2 points on the lone bucket there in the third quarter. Wraparound pass. Here goes Edie into the lane. Good ball movement from the Mustangs. Little floater on the baseline. Claire Cole's going to get that one. That's Avery Weathersby down along the baseline. She's going to get her first bucket to go. She had herself quite a night the other night against the Washington County Tigers. Weathersby ended up with 12 points. She had 8 of those there in the first half. There's Juniman on the left baseline. Left-handed shots up. Going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. One and done are the Wildcats. Johnson all the way into the lane. Nice little give to Weathersby on the right block. Shot's going to be no good. Out of the pack comes with it is Juniman. Pushing it down the left side here in Washington. Of course, Hanover in their white home jerseys, Doniphan West in their dark blue/orange jerseys. Cliff's going to bowl her way down along the baseline. She's going to be able to get that one to fall down. Doniphan West is out and running. That's going to be off the hand of Macy Holly. Thought that hit a Doniphan West player here in front of us as we look at it. It's going to stay Doniphan West ball. First substitution, Bella Smith's going to check into the ball game for Claire Cole. The freshman steps into this contest. 2 points the other night. A balanced scoring attack the other night for Doniphan West in that Washington County game. And here's a steal for Keegan Atkins, top of the key. Talked about how much she influences it defensively, but can't quite find the mark on that one as she turns it over. Tried to find Anna Juniman in the left corner. A three-quarters court pass is just going to be over her head, so sloppy play both ways as both teams now have 3 turnovers in this contest. That 1-2-2 defense now for Hanover. Doniphan West is going to go 4 out, 1 in. There's a pass inside as they were trying to find Cole. It's going to be taken away by Juniman as the sophomore gets her first steal of the afternoon. Top the key. Here's Losi going against man-to-man defense here for Doniphan County. That will rotate out and switch off. Hanover's going to try and go high-low. Here goes Holly off the baseline. Good take there, Macy Holly. Her first bucket of the evening. 4 points in this contest as they played a high-low with her to Clip, and Holly just took what the defense gave her. Drove right down the right-hand lane for the easy deuce. 8-5 is our score. Hanover leading. 3:17 left to play here. First quarter action in this 2023 TVL Tournament Championship game. There's a pass inside. Avery Withersby got position on Caitlin Clip. Keegan Atkins came over the top, blocked the shot, but we're going to get the foul called on Atkins. That's going to be her first personal foul for the senior. Substitutions now for both teams, setting to check in after this first free throw from Weathersby. Free throw is going to be up and good as it goes dead silent here in Washington County Gym. Hayden Shoddy now will check in for Tessalosi. Edie will come out of the ball game as back in now will come Claire Cole for the Mustangs. Long pause on the free throw. Second one is going to go up and down. So Doniphan West starts this contest now. 2 for 2 from the line. And here's a turnover. Doniphan West gets the steal on the inbound. Hanover wanted to walk. Isn't going to get it. Doniphan West is going to stay go offensively. Floater in the lane is going to be up and no good from Katie Johnson, the sophomore who just entered the game for the Mustangs. Atkins pulls the defensive board, going to run point. Finds Anna Juniman left corner. Three ball is money. Sophomore Anna Juniman with her first bucket here of the afternoon as we have an 11-7 game as Hanover leads here. Good defense by the Wildcats, forcing that turnover, and then you have to turn defense into offense. That's what Coach Chris Beitman wants his girls to do. Here's a 12-foot shot from the left side from Johnson's no good. She starts off 0 for 2. Offensive rebound, though. Kyra Johnson's going to get into the action. She's going to be fouled. Step now to the line with a 2-shot opportunity. Foul for Hanover. They have 2 on Atkins, so the senior, it looks like, is going to have 2. It's going to be interesting to see how Coach Beitman handles this one as we're only 2:29 left here in this first quarter. Free throw up and down for Kyra Johnson, and just with that, Atkins is going to take a seat, and Aaliyah Sin is going to come in. So Hanover's going to go big now with Holly, Sin, and Clip all in there at one time. Saw them do this a time or two against Valley Heights, and it was a very effective lineup around the 2 guards. Second free throw is going to go up and down again as both teams are hot here from the free throw line. 4 for 4 are both squads. 1-2-2 press now for the Doniphan West Mustangs as Hanover looks to break it. Inbound it, far pass is going to be taken down by Shoddy. Trying to get it to Juniman, gets it across court to Sin right in front of the Doniphan West bench. Sin gets it off to Low C as now she swings it. Shoddy's going to try a 3 from the left side and nail it. Cadence Shoddy with her first triple here of the afternoon. That's Hanover's second triple as both of these teams have come out hot on this cold day here in Washington. 14-9 is our score, just rolled under 2 minutes. There's Macy Holly getting a steal, but it bounced off her and Caitlin Clip. It's going to go out of bounds, but good job there by the senior crashing down from the high post to force that would-be turnover. Substitutions now. Weathersby is going to check back in. Out goes Johnson. That's Katie, the sophomore off the bench, will take a seat. Right inside it goes to Weathersby as she has been the hot hand here early on. Free throw line extended jumper is going to be no good from Wetstein, and Losey's going to pull down that board. Losey now looking for help, finally gets it off to Sin as she's trapped right along the half-court line. Thought about a double dribble. Sin finally gets it off to Losey just across the timeline there. So Hanover with a little trouble there with that Doniphan West pressure, something the Lady Mustangs really like to do. We're going to have to see how that affects the game as we go on. Losey gets it nicely, easy, into Sin, top of the key. She looks to swing it here. Shoddy, same spot. She hit that 3. Is looking to get it inside the Clip. Hanover's going to go high-low now. Sin at the elbow, trying a little wraparound pass to Clip as she hits the ground again. That's going to be off of Doniphan West, though. Stay Wildcats ball. With that, Coach Beitman's going to want a substitution. Juniman's going to check back in. Holly now will take a seat on the bench. 14-19 is our score. 1:28 left to play here in this TVL Tournament Championship for girls action. Almost a 5-second there for Losey, but she finally gets it in to Sin top the key. Now right back to Losey as she steps it in, sets up this offense for Hanover. Straight man-to-man defense between the Mustangs and the Wildcats. There's going to be a jump ball top of the key as Shoddy got tied up with Johnson. Just a stronger defensive play there from Johnson. So a turnover on the Wildcats is going to give it back over to Doniphan West here, who only trails 5. First quarter action still going. Same defense now for Hanover in their 1-2-2 matchup zone. Here's a little floater baseline pass to Cole. Cole kicks it out to Johnson, top of the key, looking for a 3 cross-court pass. There's it up by Bella Smith. That's going to be up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, taken down by Johnson. She can't get the easy bunny to go. Sin pulls it down, and we're going to have a travel as Sin hits the deck, tripped over a few legs there, but a turnover. Hanover is going to keep it with Doniphan West, now with their third opportunity in this possession. Quickly into Weathersby, it goes top of the key. She'll track it down. Edie will now set it up for the Mustangs. Here's near side Cole. Cole gets in the lane. A nice little floater is going to be hard off the rim. No good. Shoddy pulls it down, and now Juniman's going to push offensively as Coach Beitman yells out instructions. Shoddy's going to try a 3 from the same spot. That one's going to be just off the left side of the mark. No good. Here comes Edie. Edie all the way down to the court. All 5-6 of her up and down and good. We're going to Edie with her first 2 points here of the contest. She had 10 the other night in that game against Washington County and will run point guard here for the Mustangs. A good-looking shot, but an even better defender here early on in this contest. Juneman gets past, but we're going to have a steal down below as Juneman got around Clip, but we're going to have Clip for setting an illegal screen. So no dice for Hanover now as they turn it over back to Doniphan West with 10 seconds left to play first quarter. Edie brings it across the timeline, 7. Now gets it off to Johnson, back to Edie, 4 on the clock. Looks to shoot a 3. Here's Johnson, top the key. They get the Weathersby at the free throw line. That shot's going to be up, in, and no good, though, as Weathersby couldn't get that one to fall. Into first quarter action, Hanover leading Doniphan West girls in this TVL Tournament Championship, 14-11.
Coolman Implement and Hardware is your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Coolman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Coolman Implement and Hardware in Lynn, Kansas.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ever feel like your insurance company doesn't know you?
Insurance Corporation will issue generic plans where agricultural activities occur.
Only a human can visit your farm or ranch to know what you need. Find out why Farm Bureau Financial Services is the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it. Talk to an agent today or visit fbfs.com/protect. #1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2019 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Call on Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Bryce Leonard in Washington today.
Max Blasky back here in Washington. Offensively, Caitlin Cliff able to get that offensive rebound to go down for her off the missed shot from Anna Juneman. 3-ball on the way. Doniphan West tries to answer. Is going to be up and no good by Johnson. The rebound pulled down by Weathersby, who has been a force inside so far here today. Flying in. Wetstein can't get one to go. Edie's going to try a 3 top of the key. No good. Finally, Caitlin Cliff pulls down the defensive board. Doniphan West had 4 opportunities in that trip. Throw in pass to Macy Hawley. Up and good. Macy Hawley needed every inch of that lengthy frame she has in order to pick that one off the bottom of the backboard. Gets that bucket to go. Hanover's now leading by 7, first quarter action. Here's Weathersby into the lane. Kick out, thought about a 3, was cold, but we're going to have a foul in the quarter. Kaden Shoddy is going to now pick up her first personal foul. So both teams shooting it good there in that first quarter. Now coming in for Hanover will be Keegan Atkins. The senior is going to step back into the contest for Shoddy as Atkins has 2 fouls. Of course, is the main engine that drives this defense top the key for Hanover. Going to have to see how she reacts. As there's Weathersby up and down. Avery Weathersby with an athletic little move around Caitlin Cliff. Got her to jump one side. Got it to go down on the other end. So and one now opportunity for Weathersby, as that's going to be the second foul, 2 for Anna Juneman, the sophomore. So now Juneman and Atkins both dealing with 2 personal fouls. Free throw is going to be up and down now for Weathersby, as she has 7 points of the Mustangs, 14 here in this contest early on. Atkins going to look to break this pressure and does. Gets it off the clip now, hits a running Juneman down the left side. Smartly pulls it back out top now as Atkins is going to roll it. Losey top the key for 3. Let's make it count. Tessa Losey with her first bucket here. The contest is now every starter for Hanover has scored here in this ball game. Pressure intensity has gone up here in Washington. Good crowds for both sides here, of course, between Doniphan West. Got a little bit longer drive than Hanover, but a good crowd on both sides. Here's a turnover. Weathersby as that defense for Hanover gotten ahead of Doniphan West, and Coach Johnson wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Hanover leading 21-14.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley Internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Hanover leading Doniphan West 21-14. Looking at this Doniphan West team ranked number 9 in 1A Division I. They've been on quite a roll. On the 10th, they were able to defeat Centralia. Then turn around 6 days later, beat Centralia again, both state-ranked matchups. And then Doniphan West able to beat Washington County here last Thursday in the TVL tournament semifinals to get to this game against undefeated and number 1 overall Hanover Wildcats, and they're showing it here. Caitlin Clipp with the easy deuce on the right side of the bucket as Hanover easily breaks the press for Doniphan West. That extends the lead now up to 9, and here's a turnover. Anna Juniman got it, and she's going to be fouled by Edie as Hanover had a wide-open layup if it hadn't been for the foul. Energy level for the Lady Wildcats is some of the best, and I've seen it. This is about my 4th time getting a chance to see Hanover in person this year, and they are playing exceptionally well here in the first 10 or so minutes. Breaking the pressure easy again. They'll get it right side to Juniman. Juniman's going to go look for Atkins. Nice touch pass. Keegan Atkins into Macy Hawley. I don't think that ball touched Keegan's fingertips for more than 2 seconds as Anna Juniman skips past it, corner to corner. Atkins just a little touch into Hawley on that left block, and an easy deuce as Hanover leads by 11. 3-ball on the way from Claire Cole is going to be off the front of the rim. No good. Juniman pulls down that board. 1 and done again for the Mustangs. Atkins running that offensive board. Tried to hit Tessalossi running down the left side of the court, but just couldn't quite. Didn't have her head up on that one. Just probably first miscommunication you've seen here from this Hanover team in this contest. Substitution now for the Mustangs. In will back come Malia Wetstein. Out will go the lengthy Katie Johnson. 25-14 here is our score. 14-11 was the score at the end of the first quarter. We're just 3 minutes in, and Hanover has already scored 11 points here in this second. And this defense has been the story. There's another steal. Anna Juniman with her 3rd pickoff here tonight gets it quickly up to Tessalossi. Thought about a 3, but gets it off to Atkins. Once again into Hawley. She's going to be fouled. That's going to be Avery Weathersby, the senior, picking up her 2nd personal foul. 14 foul for Doniphan West, but that's going to be a big one because Weathersby plays the center position for the Mustangs, and she has her hands full here tonight. After Weathersby, we're going to have to see where Doniphan West can go to. First free throw is up and no good for Macy Hawley. Made her first 2 as checking back into the game. Aaliyah Sin will come for Caitlin Clipp. That foul was on Weathersby, so her 2nd here. Hawley at the line. 2nd free throw is going to be up and no good as she goes 0 for here from the line. Was 2 for 2 early in that first quarter. 0 for 2 here in the second. Going to split you halfway. There's a pretty pass from Edie to Claire Cole, but she can't get that one to fall down as it hits every part of the rim and rolls out. Doniphan West just can't find a shot here tonight. Other end, Tessalossi makes it a 3, though. Hanover is not missing, though. That's back-to-back triples here for Tessalossi. Almost a near steal out top again. But it's going to stay Doniphan West. 3-ball on the way for the answer. No. Rebound, fought for, stay Doniphan West leg. And that's going to force Doniphan West another timeout. Hanover leading 28-14. Timeout, D West.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number 1 source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
28-14 is our score here as we play girls TVL Tournament Championship between Hanover and Doniphan West. The Wildcats leading with 4:17 left to play here. Second quarter action leading 28-14. They held a 14-11 advantage at the end of the first quarter and have erupted here for 14 in the second. 3-ball on the way from Edie. That's going to be an air ball, and that's not looking too good. Looking at body language is such a big part of basketball. These Doniphan West girls who had such a good game the other night against Washington County, able to come away with a 54-24 victory. So balanced offensively, can't find anything to go here so far in this one. There's going to be a low post pass taken in by Aaliyah Sin. She's going to be fouled. That's going to be team foul number 5 for Doniphan West. It will say Hanover's ball, and it'll be underneath their own basket. Losi will be the trigger man. Gets it nicely up to Sin, top of the key. Kind of an odd little play there. Juneman comes over and just takes it away out of Sin's hands, continues to run it. High-low opportunity now. Holly had Sin, won't throw it to her, kicks it back outside, down now Losi. Losi gets into the lane, kicks out Keegan Atkins, 3. Halfway down, no dice. Macy Holly pulls down the offensive board. Here's Aaliyah Sin, up and no good. Can't quite get that one to fall, and it's going to stay with Hanover. Doniphan West I can't believe that one, but Hanover's going to get another opportunity here on the offensive end. Westsign's going to take a seat now. Tyra Johnson now will check in for the Mustangs. That's personal foul number 2 for Westside. Sin into Holly. Holly just kind of throws it up there, trying to get an offensive rebound. Doniphan West comes out of there with it. It's Edie, top of the key, looking to get something going for this Doniphan West team. Scored 54 points the other night against Washington County, a team that averages 49 points a game, too. It's just not found the mark here. And, of course, this is a rematch. Oh, we'll get to that here in just a little bit. Hanover's going to want to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Wildcats leading 28-14, second quarter action of the TVL Girls Championship.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
Do you know the total value of your personal possessions? On a quick guess, you probably would underestimate considerably. Your independent state auto insurance agent can help you estimate the value of the items you own so you can maintain coverage in case they're lost, stolen, or destroyed. Making sure you're adequately covered is one of his biggest responsibilities.
Talk to your independent state auto agent, Justin Dragiston, in Washington at 325-2263 or in Concordia at 243-3436.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn in Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
Max Lasky with you here still. 28-14 is our second quarter lead as Hanover is leading Doniphan West and has from the get-go. Macy Holly is leading the way with the Wildcats with 8 points here early on, including 2 for 4 from the line. Tessa Rossi, though, is itching even closer to her. That's her third triple here of this contest. All 3 of them have been here in this second quarter. 9 points here from the junior, who has been a sharp shooter at this tournament. The other night, she went scoreless, had some good looks, just not able to get them to fall. Edie's going to try and answer back. She's going to finally hit the bottom of the bucket. Brenna Edie's going to get her second bucket of this afternoon to go down as she has 5 points now here in the contest. Hanover still leading, though, 31-17. Here's Sin from the free throw line. Shot's going to be up and good. Aaliyah Sin, the senior, getting her first bucket to go here onto the contest as Hanover continues to pour it on. Of course, stay right here after this contest. We'll have boys action tournament championship going on in between Blue Valley and the Axel Eagles. Defensive rebound taken down by Sin. Doniphan West is one and done again. Just how quick does this Hanover team get the ball across half court? Here we are already. Rossi, a 4-3. Money! Tesla Rossi absolutely stroking it from deep, and Doniphan West is going to force another timeout. We'll take it with them. 36-17 is our score.
You don't ask that much from your propane provider. Just the basics. Competitive pricing, quick delivery, reliable service. And if there's an emergency, the assurance that you won't be left out in the cold. You get all of that from Wanklin Oil. If you're not getting what you want from your current propane dealer, call Wanklin Oil at 1-800-794-2019. Jared, Dennis, or Zach will make the transition easy. It's not a hassle. Wanklin Oil is covering more of Northeast Kansas and can get to you right away. Wanklin Oil, 1-800-794-2019. We've had the energy since 1926.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Back here in Washington, 36-17. Before that timeout was talking about a little bit of history between these teams. They haven't played yet this year. Will, of course, play coming up second half of the season, but this is a matchup of last year's third and fourth place game, a contest in which Hanover won pulling away 51-43, and then they were able to get a win at Doniphan West 52-45 later on in the season. So these Wildcats have seen some success against the Mustangs. Free throw on the way for Doniphan West is going to be up and no good. Kyra Johnson can't get that one to fall down. Foul's going to go on Aaliyah Sin for the Wildcats. Going to be her first personal foul. 6 now for the blue and red of Hanover. Deep bend at the knees for Johnson. Free throw is going to go up and finally goes down, as now Hanover's lead is 36-18. Atkins easily breaks the pressure again, gets it off the Sin in the short corner, kicks it up to the hot-handed Tessalossi, who has 4 threes all in this quarter alone. Macy Hawley looks for a backdoor cutter, can't find it, gets it out to Atkins' right side, trying to find a double-up with Hawley and Atkins. Is going to go across the lane. Will go Keegan. Shot's going to be up and no good. Taken down by Johnson. One and done again for the Mustangs. Quickly the other way. Here comes Doniphan West looking to cut into this Hanover lead, but the Hanover defense has been stout, only allowing 7 points here in this second quarter after only allowing 11 in the first. 3-ball on the way, top of the key from Westside. Going to be down and good, though. Good closeout from Keegan Atkins, but Doniphan West finally gets a shot to fall. 51 seconds left here to play. Hanover holding the possession and the lead. Atkins right side, guarded tightly by Johnson. Hawley's going to try a free throw line extended jumper. It's going to be no good. One and done for Hanover. Quickly the other way, as I had to catch my breath, Avery Weathersby gets her third bucket of the afternoon to go on a good pass there from Johnson, who took that defensive rebound and played point guard. 36-23 is our score. 22 seconds left. Coach Chris Beitman barking out orders. That's not probably what he wanted. Hawley tried to get Juneman, but Juneman fights back for it. Now we're going to go Hawley on the left block. Kick it out. Losey, top the key three. Now that one's going to be a little bit too long. Couldn't quite keep going. Sin's going to fight for it. And finally, Hawley's going to pick up a personal foul, going for it 85 feet away from the basket. Boy, Tessalossi has been hot from the start. That's only her second miss. She's 4 for 6 from the three-point line, and it was a good-looking shot there, just wasn't able to go down. Coach Beitman's going to take out Keegan Atkins, who has 2 personal fouls. Smart move there, as foul will be on Hawley. That's going to now send Wentstein to the line. First free throw is going to be up and good there for the senior, Kyra Johnson. He just went 1 for 2 from that stripe. Timeout, or substitution, KNDY Johnson will come in now for Avery Weathersby, who has 2 fouls as well. So good coaching, good time management on both sides. Second free throw is now up, and that's going to be good as well. 2 for 2 from the line. 7 seconds left. Here comes Shoddy down the right side. Across the timeline, 5. Now 3, gets it off the Losey. Shoddy's going to have to push this one up. Does at the end. But we're going to have a foul right at the end of the half. Official here near side on the stage is going to say that the foul happened with time left on the bucket. Of course, Doniphan West is not too happy. They're not going to give it to him. I thought it was a little late, too. That's going to be our halftime score, 36-25. Keep it right here, though, as we look at stats and scores from the first half of this TVL Tournament Championship between the Hanover Lady Wildcats and the Doniphan West Lady Mustangs.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville, your Pioneer dealer. Our vision at Performance Ag is to deliver to you the very best in seed genetics from Pioneer, along with the best in service, which includes on-site seed treatment, direct delivery, and tender use. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you get more than a bag of seed.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, proud to be your community bank. Member FDIC.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff of Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it the most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. They know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and now Humboldt, Nebraska. Give your child a foundation in cheer, dance, or tumbling with Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics Studio in Seneca. From ages 18 months to 18 years, kids can participate in recreational dance, cheer, and tumbling. Little Steps also offers a national title holding competition dance and cheer program. Little Steps is a proud supporter of all area student athletes. To be a part of the Little Steps fun, visit littlestepsdance.com or visit their Facebook page anytime.
Here in Washington as the Hanover band serenades us. They've got a lot to be happy for. 36-25 is our score as the Lady Wildcats lead the Lady Mustangs of Doniphan West at half in this TVL Tournament Championship. Winner will be crowned your 2023 TVL Tournament champions on the girls' side. Of course, neither team has won this in over 20 years, so a long time for both schools. Looking at scoring first for Doniphan West in that contest, they were led by Avery Weathersby, who had 9 points. Kyra Johnson pitched in 8 as well, 5 from the free throw line. Brenna Edie had 5, and Malia Wetstein also pitched in 3. For Hanover, they were led by Tessa Losi, who had 12, all on triples and all in the second quarter. Macy Hawley pitched in 8. Anna Judam and Aaliyah Sin both had 3. Actually, Sin had 4 there. 2 points as well for Keegan Atkins as all starters scored for the Wildcats. Caitlin Cliff came off the bench, pitched in 4, and Kaden Shawty also had a 3 ball. It was defense though for Hanover as they held Doniphan West to only 11 points at the end of the first quarter and only 14 there in the second as well. Second half action coming up as the band continues on here in Washington. 36-25 is our score.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Twin Valley Thrift Shops are always updating with new arrivals. Check out the warehouse in Waterville and Twice But Nice in Beatty for a great selection of clothes, toys, games, home decor, everyday pieces. And at the warehouse, they stock furniture and more as well. Your purchase and, of course, your contributions benefit local residents served by Twin Valley Developmental Services. Both locations always accept donations of good, clean, quality used items you're no longer using. Visit the Twin Valley Thrift Shops in Waterville and Beatty.
TVL tournament action here as Hanover band continues to entertain this good crowd here, mixed between Doniphan West and Hanover folks. Of course, coming up right after the girls' contest will be the boys' contest between the 4-seeded Axel Eagles and the 2-seeded Blue Valley Rams. So, anyone planning on tuning in around 7 might want to give them a shout. We're probably going to be ahead of that schedule, maybe about 15 minutes. Actually, that game was scheduled for 7:30. So we're probably looking at tip for the next game right about 7 o'clock. It'll follow the girls' game. Of course, before I forget to mention, I want to thank all our sponsors that have made this week possible. Big shout out to all of you out there. Too many to mention name by name, but everything you do makes this possible. Also, big shout out to Jeff Woods of the TVL Spotlight podcast and Facebook page, keeping us informed on stats, scores, and stories throughout this great TVL tournament weekend and all season long. Give them a check out on this Facebook page, TVLSpotlight.com. A few minutes away as the teams get ready to warm up here for second half action between Hanover and Doniphan West, with the Lady Wildcats leading the Mustangs 36-25.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Astro. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
If you're worried about the shape your smile is in or suffer with tooth pain, you need to visit Gray Family Dental in Marysville. The staff at Gray Family Dental will stop the pain and make your smile look like new again. Dr. Gray offers a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, and cosmetic procedures, and regular hygiene services to keep your teeth and gums in great shape. Call 562-5323 for your appointment today. Gray Family Dental, just a south block of Broadway on 8th Street. Your smile is their priority.
Earning and keeping your business is the top priority at Old D Tractor Repair in Lynn. Their professionally trained technicians have a tremendous amount of experience with all types of farm equipment. They service all brands of tractors, combines, and forage equipment, especially John Deere. They work on diesel truck engines, clutches, transmissions, differentials, and brakes. Call Old D Tractor Repair of Lynn, Kansas, serving area farmers for over 26 years.
Call Parthimer Electric at 268-0553. At Parthimer Electric, we specialize in residential and commercial electrical services and are dedicated to providing customer service that is second to none. Parthimer Electric won't leave the job until you're satisfied. Parthimer Electric is available at all hours and offers flexible services for indoor or outdoor jobs. You can visit us on the web at the Parthimer Electric Facebook site or give us a call at 268-0553. Parthimer Electric in Frankfort.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
For the best best of care close to home, visit the Washington County Hospital and Family Medicine of Washington County. Their team of professionals work together to provide every member of your family in every stage of life with medical care. From routine checkups to diagnostic services, visiting outpatient specialists, obstetrics, major and minor surgical procedures, and an emergency room that is always staffed by physicians, you'll find the best of care right here in Washington County. Call 785-325-2211 for your appointment today.
Back band continuing second half action. Moments of way. Hanover leading 36-25. 16 minutes away from your 2023 TVL tournament champions being crowned here in Washington today. Offensively, Hanover was on fire there in that first half. 14 points after the first quarter, 22 in that second. Held Doniphan West to 11 and 14. Here's a first steal of the game. Keegan Atkins up and one. The senior wasting no time out of half to get her name into that stat sheet as she gets the easy steal down court and one opportunity now. Of course, hampered by foul trouble there in the first half was the senior. Has two as she cans her first free throw. Makes it an old-fashioned three-point play. 39-25 here is our score as we play second half action. They gave that foul to two, but I believe that's going to go on Kyra Johnson. It's going to be her first personal foul. Here offensively in the post, it's going to be Avery Weathersby trying to get her game going. She had 9 points there at halftime, a productive post player that has played well against the bigs here of Hanover here tonight, but just hasn't been able to get any help from anywhere else as Doniphan West struggles continue from the floor. Weathersby can't get that first one to fall down, and Doniphan West continues to have a lid on the basket here in Washington. Second free throw is up and good. Maybe that will get the offense going. That foul is going to be on Macy Hawley. The senior for the Wildcats now has two. First team foul for both sides. So now Hawley has two, Atkins has two, and Anna Juniman has two as well. Megan Juniman, here she goes left side trying to loosen up Tessa Losi for three. She had four of those in the second quarter, went 4 for 6 there from the three-point line. Hawley can't get that one to go from short range, and here comes Wetstein all the way down the lane, going to give it off to Claire Cole. Cole can't get the bucket to fall down, but we're going to have a foul and an opportunity now from the line to put two on and cut into this Hanover lead. Foul there, top side on Hanover, will be on Tessa Losi. That's going to be the first on the junior. Long pause on the free throw. It's going to be up and long, though, as Cole still continues to stay cold from the line. She is scoreless here in this contest. The other night, she had 8 points and went 3 for 4 from the line, including a triple. Second free throw is going to be up and good, as now all starters for Doniphan West have scored with that single point from Cole here in the second half. Atkins loses the ball, but gets it off the Juniman here left side, trying to work it against Losi. Does, gets it to the corner. Thought about a three was Juniman. Uses the nice screen there by Sin, but will pull it right back out. Straight man-to-man defense here for the Mustangs as Hanover will work their two-man game, their high-low opportunity here. Sin had a pass to Atkins. Atkins gets her hands on it. It's going to force a jump ball, so it's going to stay with Hanover. Sin tried to find the cutting Atkins off the baseline. Good hands, though, by Kyra Johnson to disrupt that offensive possession. Will force Hanover now to reset. Sin will be your inbounder. Finds a cutting Atkins right down the middle of the lane. She can't finish from 2 feet away. Is going to get her offensive rebound, but be fouled over the back. Foul's going to go on Johnson. Believe that's going to be her second personal foul now. So 2 quick fouls for both teams in this halftime after a very low fouling first half. Into the lane, there goes Juniman. She's going to get the left-handed runner to bank off the glass. Nice little kiss. Give her 2 points. Give Hanover another 2 as they lead 41-27. 1-2-2 defense for the Wildcats here. 3 ball on the way from the left corners, up and good. Malia Wetstein's going to can her second triple here of the afternoon as both teams exchange a 2 for a 3. Atkins has it right side, looks to run a screen and roll with Juniman. Got Holly down along the baseline, doesn't throw it to her. Sin had the offensive board for a moment, but we're going to have a foul out top there as Weathersby took that defensive rebound, went to run point for the Mustangs. Tessalosi stood in front and picks up that her second personal foul now, Wetstein will go to the line now as Katie Johnson will come into the contest. The sophomore, no points here in this contest, but a big factor defensively with her 6'2 frame. In the corner, here's Johnson against this zone defense for Hanover that has been oh so successful, especially here this week. Top of the key, that's going to be Kyra Johnson, giving it off to Weathersby. Nice little move there for Avery Weathersby as she has 12 now in the contest. 3 for Doniphan West, and here's a steal by Edie. Edie's going to go against Juniman, up and down, and Brianna Edie gets another bucket, and Coach Beitman wants a timeout as the Doniphan West crowd gets into it. Timeout Wildcats will take it with them, still leading 41-34, though.
Stocked with the freshest produce and always fresh meat counter, J&R Market in Frankfort is your full-service grocery. Start saving today with weekly specials. The J&R Market app makes shopping a breeze, so you're in and out and on your way. Open 7 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 7 p.m., Saturday 9 to 6, Sunday 9 to 5. Freshest produce, best selection, greatest value, J&R Market in Frankfort.
41-34 is our score here. Third quarter action. Doniphan West is making it a game in this third. They were trailing 36-25 here at halftime, but have scored 9 points, held Hanover, to only 5 there as they have inched just a little bit closer. Atkins dribbles into a trap. Weathersby gets a steal up and down for 2 as that's 6 straight points now for Doniphan West. This trap has been a problematic for Hanover. Atkins is just going to go right past it with the dribble. Shot's going to be up, no good. Holly pulls down the offensive rebound. Second opportunity for Holly. Here's Sin. She's going to be fouled and go to the line. Thank goodness a few loud word out those here as we set. So Doniphan West crowd really getting into it, having that energy that the team needed. They were a little light there in the first half, but came out, like I said, 6 straight points here moments ago. This free throw here from Sin will hopefully look to close down that scoring streak. Foul's going to go on Katie Johnson for the Mustangs. First free throw is going to be hard, though, from Sin as she can't get that one to go. 41-36, still we set as Doniphan West has inched to within 5. A very capable team is this Doniphan West team to make a run, and here we are in the midst of it. First free throw is going to be up and good for Sin. She now has 5, going to take a seat now on the bench, get herself a breather. In will come Caitlin Clipp. And substitutions for the Mustangs. Malia Wetstein will come back into the contest. Avery Weathersby will take just a little breather here, who has been the offense for the Mustangs, 14 points, including the last 4 for Doniphan West. So we'll see where they go here offensively if they can break into this Hanover zone defense. That's been so good all tournament long. 3 ball on the way from the left side is going to be off the rim, no good. Atkins pulls down the big board over the taller Johnson as senior just takes matters into her own hands there. Now running the offense, gets it off the Losey top side, who is hot there in the second quarter. Had 4 triples, make it 5, not there. Macy Holly skying for the rebound, though, and she's going to go to the line after getting fouled. Tessalosi, like you said, had 4 triples there in the second quarter. Might as well let that one fly and let your post try and get some offensive rebounds. Holly does. We'll go now to the line, be rewarded with 2 free throws. First free throw is going to be up and rarely rolls in, but it goes down nonetheless. Macy Holly, first one, good. Johnson's going to come out, and a quick little break for Weathersby is back in. That foul is on Edie for Doniphan West. That's going to be her second personal in this contest. Second free throw is, though, going to be short, was from the mark. So Holly goes 1 for 2 from the line. The turnover there. Tessalosi finds a streaking Juniman, an easy deuce there. from junior to sophomore work as those two guards have caused havoc here in this ballgame. There's Edie with a nice little runner as she split the defense right down the middle of the lane. Not something you see very often from this Hanover defense. Still pressing defense for Doniphan West. Both teams wanting offensive fouls. None of them going to get them as we're getting intense here. 3:50 left to play. 45-38 is our score. TVL Tournament Championship on the line. Hanover led 36-25 at half. Now leads 45-38. Atkins gets into the lane. A little floater's no good. Clip's going to power away for a board. Oh, almost had the and one opportunity, but we'll go back to the line where Hanover has had 6 straight free throw opportunities as they keep crashing that offensive glass. Might as well use it to a bigger, more physical team compared to Doniphan West. Use that to your advantage here. Foul's going to go against Kyra Johnson. That's going to be her third personal for Doniphan West. Caitlin's going to sink that first free throw. She goes now 1 for 1 here from the contest. Atkins is going to take a breather on the bench. Caden Shoddy now will get some playing time here, second half action. Shoddy had 3 points there, a lone triple in the first. Second free throw is going to be up, no good, and we're going to get a second free throw as a lane violation by Weathersby is going to be the call. So another free one here for Clip as Hanover has lived here at the free throw line in this second half. This will be already free throw number 7. Third one actually is up, and that one's going to be no good. So Clip goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Doniphan West quickly the other way, trailing by 8. Edie's going to try a 3. That one's going to be halfway down, and out. Clip comes up with the big board. Give it off to Losey, point guard. She's going to be trapped. Gets it off to Clip across the timeline. Having some trouble. Dribbled out top by Weathersby. Smart man looking for a foul. Won't get it. Gets it off to Juniman. Now Hanover's going to set it back up. High-low set now for Hanover as a Shoddy short corner. She's going to try that 15-footer. Can't get that one to fall. We're going to have a foul down low. I think it's going to be on Hanover. That's going to be Anna Juniman, the sophomore, picking up that personal foul. It will be 3 on her, so Atkins is going to come back in. So 2 personal fouls for the senior. Atkins is going to check out 3 fouls for the sophomore, Anna Juniman. As Hanover still leads this one, 36-38, 3 minutes left to play, third quarter action. But Doniphan West has made this a tight ball game. They were trailing by 11 at half and cut this one all the way down to within 5 here moments ago before free throws for the Wildcats in this third have really helped. Here goes Shoddy down the left side. Thought about forcing the action smartly. Won't. Kicks it out to Atkins. Stop the key. Now we're going to run some clock. A little handoff dribble. Run a little motion. Top of the key here. Having some trouble. Gets it off to Atkins. It's Losey, Atkins, Hawley, Cliff, and Shoddy in the contest right now. There's a tough pass from Losey to Caitlin Cliff. Cliff's going to turn it over, though, as she was trying to find Caitlin Shoddy in the corner. So turnover Wildcats here as Doniphan West will get another opportunity. Of course, coming up directly after this contest, we'll have the boys' championship. That game was set to tip at 7:30, but we'll just go ahead and run it as soon as this one gets over. So probably about 7 o'clock is when we're looking for the tip on that one. Edie fires away a 3. Can't find the mark on that one. Losey pulls down the board, and now it's going to be fouled out top by Johnson. That's going to be Kyra Johnson, the senior, who has 8 points in this contest. But that's going to be foul number 4 called on her as a little frustration is starting to show now on the part of the Mustangs. With that, Johnson will come out. Sister Katie Johnson will come in for her. 16 fouls already for the Mustangs, so 2 more, and Hanover will be shooting free throws. Juniman for 3, no good. Rebound's going to be fought for from Edie. Johnson comes away with it. Weathersby running the point. Nice little pass there in between the legs of Keegan Atkins to Claire Cole. Cole finishes off the fast break opportunity, but that pass there from Weathersby was something to be astounded. 46-40 is our score here as Doniphan West has fought to within 6. Atkins loses the top of the key, but luckily it lands into the hands of Juniman. Coach Bikeman looking for some answers to settle down his girls now. Atkins finds a cutting shotty on the right baseline. She's going to force up the shot. It's going to be a jump ball and send it back on over to Doniphan West. So Hanover has went quiet here in this half, and if it hadn't been for free throws, the girls have only made 3 shots, 2 of those from Anna Juneman in the first couple minutes of the half. Shawty's going to take a seat as Holly deserves a well breather. Some tired girls on that side as well. Now that Sin will come into the game and Tessa Losi will come back in. 6-point advantage for the Wildcats. Doniphan West has the ball offensively as they look to get something going. Edie top the key, thought about a 3, but will get it off to Weathersby. Weathersby into the lane, up and good. Doniphan West has cut this one down to now 4 as we have got ourselves a ball game here after Hanover held the 36-25 advantage at the end of the first half. Juneman out top, just rolled under a minute left. She's going to push left side, floater up and good. A big bucket there for Anna Juneman. The sophomore has all the buckets for Hanover in this quarter, and there's a turnover. Avery Withersby with a mental mistake as she tried to inbound and step on the baseline, so it's going to give Hanover another opportunity here with 52 seconds left. Johnson's going to check back out. Kyra Johnson will check in for her. Hanover ball underneath their own basket. Losi will be the trigger man. Having some trouble. Flips it out top of the key to Atkins. Now going back into Losi on the left corner. 55 seconds left to play here. Third quarter action. TVL Tournament Championship on the line. Then looking for Atkins on the right block. A little turnaround's going to go up. No good. Clip's going to fight for it. And Atkins comes away with another offensive rebound. It was all made by Caitlin Clip there, who kept fighting on the board. Skip pass to Sin as she's going to be stopped by Weathersby. High pass up to Atkins as we go baseline to baseline. 25 seconds left to play. Hanover offensively looking to hold for the last shot in this corner. Atkins top of the key, 18 left. Losi left side, going to look to run a screen and roll, but smartly throws it out to Atkins. Inside the lane, Caitlin Clip finally going to get fouled after she has been working so hard in that possession alone. Foul's going to be called on 23 for Doniphan West. Malia Wetstein's going to pick up now her third personal foul. 10.7 seconds left to go, and we're going to have Clip now at the line. Good job there by Hanover. They held that possession for almost 40 seconds before ultimately getting a foul called on Doniphan West. First free throw is going to be up and no good, though, from Caitlin Clip. Went 1 for 2 from the line moments ago. Look to sink the second of this 1-and-1 opportunity. Deep bend with the right knee. Free throw is going to be off the right fingertips, up and down. Clips now 2 for 4 from the line. Sin's going to take a seat. Shawty's going to come in now for defensive purposes. 10 seconds left to go. Let's see what Edie can do with the ball. She's going to bring it across the timeline, press for Hanover as they try and speed up. Weathersby top of the key, has a man on left side, decides to go into the lane. Floater's going to be no good. Caitlin Clip pulls down the board, and she's going to be fouled. Big stop there by Hanover after not only getting that defensive stop, but that's going to be Avery Weather. Oh, no, they're going to call it on, that's going to be on Kyra Johnson, her fourth. I thought they called that one on Weathersby, but that's going to be her fourth personal foul as Caitlin Clip will step to the line where she just went 1 for 2 from that mark. Will look to go 2 for 2 here and end this third quarter on a high note. So that foul is going to be on Kyra Johnson, going to be the fourth for the senior. Her sophomore sister will now check in for her. Clip with an opportunity to send Hanover into the fourth quarter with a little bit of momentum here. First free throw is going to be down. Good shot there. Caitlin Clip gets the first one to roll as the Hanover band right behind me lets her know it. Second one now here would be big for the junior. She got the stop on the defensive end, is rewarded now with 2 free throws. Second one is up, and it's going to go down. Caitlin Clip goes 2 for 2 from the line, gives Hanover the 51-42 advantage. We have 1.9 left to play here, third quarter. So little tip-in is going to be all that we're going to get. Edie actually loses it underneath her own basket, won't get a shot off, as Hanover goes in the fourth quarter, leading 51-42. 8 more minutes to see who will be crowned your 2023 Girls TVL Tournament Champions.
FNB Washington is truly a community-minded bank. Whether providing a community room for public use, participating in local activities, or supporting our local schools, FNB Washington is glad to help wherever they are needed. An active member of the community since 1883. Businesses and families have turned to an institution they know and trust. FNB Washington, Equal Housing Lender, FDIC. Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions, your farm and home marketing team since 1976. Let the family team of Tim, Tom, and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you in your real estate experience of selling or buying a home or farmland. Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions is experienced in providing timely, professional, and honest service. Find them on the web at olmstedrealestate.com or call today at 785-353-2210.
Thank you. Hanover Band has been entertaining us here all week in Washington. Here, fourth quarter action about ready to get started. 8 minutes away. One of these teams is about to be crowned 2023 TVL Girls Tournament champions. 51-42 is our score. Hanover leading by 9 as fourth quarter action gets started. There's a tip. Edie almost gets her second steal of the night against Losey, but Losey regains that. Good defense, man-to-man here by Doniphan West, and it has been in this third quarter. There is a steal, though, topside. Malia Wetstein goes up and coast to coast. Wetstein with her third bucket here of the afternoon cuts this contest down to 7. Losey having trouble with it, getting close to a 10, gets him off to Atkins, though, as she goes right down the middle of Broadway. Gives it off to Hawley, up and good. Macy Hawley with a big bucket there as the senior now has 11 points in this contest, but a pass there by Keegan Atkins was smartly planned and smartly planned out to break that defense. Weathersby into the lane, a nice little runner is going to be up, no good. Macy Hawley, a big rebound, but she's going to double dribble it, so it's going to give it right back to the Mustangs. Juneman now will check in for Shoddy. Kyra Johnson will now also check in for Katie Johnson. 53-44 here. Doniphan West inbounds underneath their own basket. There's going to be a jump ball as Keegan Atkins got the steal. Johnson got it back from her, but it's going to stay Doniphan West's way, so that's going to switch our possession arrow on over to Hanover with our next jump ball. Doniphan West smartly gets it out to Weathersby, top of the key, and now we'll set up their offense. Here, this 1-2-2, 2-1-2 kind of sort of zone into Weathersby. She tried to get a baseline into Wetstein, but she's going to be fouled as Doniphan West has found a little bit of a crease here in this Hanover zone. They're sticking Avery Weathersby just right at the free throw line, controlling Keegan Atkins, making basically 4 girls guard all 4 corners of the floor. Foul on Tessa Losey will be number 3. Free throw is going to be up and down. That free throw was down and good by Kyra Johnson, now with 9 in the contest. First points since halftime break. Second one's going to go up and down as well. So that makes it 53-46. This press for Doniphan West has been trouble, but right there, Atkins breaks it easy, gets it off to Hawley on the left block, and that's where they're going to operate. Need to stay inside that painted area. Edie's going to jump out, try and get it away from Losey. Atkins gets knocked down, but gets back up at the free throw line. Sin looking for help, trying to get it to Losey, and she's going to turn it over. Avery Weathersby comes up with a big turnover there, and now Doniphan West on the offensive attack here, trailing by 5. A little floater into the corner for Johnson, but smartly pulls it back out for Wetstein, top the key. Here's Edie, now here's Wetstein for 3. That one's down. Malia Wetstein with a big triple here as Doniphan West continues to claw back. It's a 4-point contest. Hanover still leading, though. 6 minutes left to go, but this defense for Doniphan West has disrupted Hanover offensively. Tessa Losey, top of the key, thought about a 3. Now they go inside to Macy Hawley. She's going to be fouled. If that's on Weathersby, that's going to be not only her third. I thought she had 4 already. It was going to be a big one. So 2 shots now. Macy Hawley will step to the line. that will be on Weathersby. So Avery Weathersby, the senior for Doniphan West, has 3 fouls now in this contest. Macy Hawley, first free throw is down and good. Hit every part of that rim that you can and fell. Finn's going to take a break. In comes Caitlin Cliff. One dribble, a deep bend. Shot's going to be up and good from Hawley, and she goes 2 for 2 from the line. Gives Hanover back their 6-point advantage. This has been that area that Hanover's been working on all night. There's almost a near steal by Anna Juniman. She can't get it. 3-ball on the way from Doniphan West. No good, but inside rebound's going to be taken down by Cole, and she's going to go to the line for 2 shots now. So after a very fast-moving first half, some fouls and some turnovers have slowed down the second half, especially the first part of this fourth quarter, tremendously. So just with that, Tessa Losey picks up her 4th personal foul. At the line will be Kyra Johnson, or excuse me, that's Claire Cole. Can't see from the numbers. Cole goes 0 for 1 there on her first shot. Losey picks up her 4th personal. So Losey has 4, Juniman has 3, and then for Doniphan West, Kyra Johnson has 4, and Malia Wetstein and Avery Weathersby both have 3 as well. Cole hits the second of 2 now. She goes 1 for 2 there from the strike. 5:37 left to play. Here goes Atkins down the right side. She wants a bushing foul. She got bumped pretty hard from behind. They're not going to call it. Good hands there by Edie as Atkins gets the block. Keegan Atkins with the good hustle all the way back to the defensive end. Shot from the free throw line is going to be up and good as Kyra Johnson gets her first bucket of this second half, and we have ourselves a 3-point ball game. Hanover led 36-25 at half, and Doniphan West has called all the way back here to bring this game to within 3. 15 points, third quarter there for Hanover after a 22-point first quarter has let Doniphan West back in it, but there's Caitlin Cliff with a big 2, and just what the doctor needed for the Wildcats was a score and a bucket. Ooh, Anna Juniman almost had that one. Is that going to lead to a 3, though? Oh, it almost did. Cole about hit that one. We're going to have a foul down low on Doniphan West, clearing out Keegan Atkins. I believe that's going to be Kyra Johnson picking up that personal foul. Doniphan West side is not happy with the officiating here, and neither is Coach Johnson. Hasn't been all night, as that's going to be Kyra Johnson's 5th personal foul. So the senior will foul out here with 12 points to her name with 4:38 left to go in this contest. What a tough way to go if you're a senior in your last ever TVL tournament championship, trying to bring your school their first one in the history. Going to have to watch the rest of this from the bench. But that means Tessa Losey now is going to go to the line, has not shot a free throw yet here this afternoon, but hit 4 free throws in that second quarter. Free throw's going to be up and good for Losey. Second free throw, a deep bend at the knee, is going to be up and good. So Losey now with 14 points in the contest, as her sharp shooting really helped Hanover get out to a good start. And now here's the Hanover crowd. Love to see it. Both teams represented very well by their respective schools. Edie top the key 3. Going to be hard off the rim. Macy Hawley, big defensive rebound. Doniphan West goes 1 and done. Every possession so important from here on out. Juniman pushes it up. Now they find Losey. Can she hit another 3? She gets it. Gives out a little ooh as Chris Whiteman wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 62-52 is our lead.
When you start a plumbing or electrical project, make sure that you have what you need to get the job done. If you don't have everything you need, Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber can help. Stocking a full line of electrical wiring, switches, boxes, and everything to the fixtures and even light bulbs. For that plumbing task, there's pipes, connectors and joints, faucets, toilets, and accessories. From an installation or remodel to a simple repair, get the plumbing and electrical supplies you need at one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
Max Blasky with you here. Championship Monday for Girls TVL Championship 2023. Hanover Wildcats between the Doniphan West Mustangs. It has been an absolutely thrilling contest here Hanover was leading at half 36-25. That'd be by a big second quarter, thanks in part to 12 points there from Tessalossi, but Doniphan West has fought all the way back, got it to within 3 moments ago, but Hanover has ballooned it now back up to 10, thanks to a fifth triple on the evening moments ago from junior Tessalossi, who continues her hot shooting here on this championship Monday in Washington. Doniphan West having trouble, top of the key, thought they got fouled, shot from the free throw line is going to be up, no good from Claire Cole, and pulling down the board, Anna Juniman. Another big board as every possession from here on out is intensified. Juniman having trouble top of the key, and it's going to be turned over. Edie's going to get it. Miscommunication between Atkins and Losey gives Malia Edie a easy 2, and that's going to let Doniphan West take a timeout. That's going to be 62-54 is our score. We're going to take one more break here with this timeout as Hanover leads in this TVL Tournament Championship.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Everyone deserves a beautiful home. Duzine Enterprises can give you that. With an interior designer on staff, you'll be able to choose flooring and furnishings that coordinate gorgeously with your lifestyle and personal style. Choose from a modern selection of carpet, luxury vinyl, laminate flooring, and tile, all put in by our certified installers. Get your beautiful home today. Call Duzine Enterprises in Washington.
62-54 is our score. Let's see if Doniphan West has one more run in them. They will, of course, be without senior Kyra Johnson, who found out at the 4:38 mark. She had 12 points in this contest. Hanover having trouble, and it is a turnover. It is a turnover. Leah Leatherman gets the steal. That's Claire Cole, actually. And the other way, an easy 2. Katie Johnson, her first 2 of the afternoon off the bench. Cut this one now down to 6. This full court pressure for Doniphan West has caused the guards absolute havoc for Hanover in this second half. They break it there, and now Coach Reitman probably wants to run just a little time. Ooh, almost a near turnover as Losey gets it to Holly, but does. Looking to go high-low. Atkins has it free throw line. Nice little find. Caitlin Clip up and almost an and one. Almost finished that one off, but Clip will now go to the line where she was 5 for 6 there, or 4 for 6 from the free throw strike in that third quarter. So the junior will look to give Hanover 2 more points and a little bit more cushion as we play fourth quarter action here. First free throw is up and pure. That didn't even hit any part of the rim. It was that down and good. Foul is going to be on Katie Johnson for Doniphan West. That's going to be 10-team foul, so 2 free throws the rest of the way for Hanover. Free throw is going to be long, no good. Atkins about got the rebound, but does it. Doniphan West comes offensively. Juniman about got a steal here near side. Thought it went out of bounds. It doesn't. Weathersby gets into the lane. A little runner. No good. Quick defensive rebound. Gets it quickly to Losey. Now Losey's going to push right side. Losey trapped there in front of the scorer's table, but gets it off to Atkins right across the timeline. Atkins breaks down Weathersby, gets into the lane. Nice little floater to Clip. And one. That one's going to count. Caitlin Clip with the big and one opportunity here as Hanover looks to close this one out. Keegan Atkins, the senior, with a smart move there, broke her man at the top of the key. Knew that the defense had to suck up to her, and a little floater is all she wrote. Johnson picks up her back-to-back foul, as now that's 3. Clip at the free throw line where she was 1 for 2, and she's going to be money on that one. Old-fashioned three-point play for Caitlin Clip as she extends this Hanover lead back up to 10. Let's see if Doniphan West has got another run in them here. 2:15 left as Edie's going to push the action. Kicks it out, thought about a 3, top side, wanted to foul, no good. Cole's going to try a 3. Banked in, no, it didn't. Rebound's going to be fought for. Clip down on the ground, fumble for it, gets it off to Losey. Losey's going to pull it here left side. 2 minutes left to play in this contest. Hanover leading by 10. Juniman Atkins wide open, top of the court. A lot of people wanted to shoot the three, but that's smart by the senior. Pull it out and run some time. Breaking down the offense. Hanover's going to go a little stagnant here. There's almost a near steal by Weathersby as Keegan gets it out to Losey. Playing hot potato, top of the key. Smart move here by these guards of Hanover. Coach Chris Bikeman bowing out instructions. Juniman, Losey, a little handoff. Flip up to Losey here near side, guarded tightly by Edie, and we're finally going to get a foul called out top. 1 minute, 21 seconds here left to play. That's going to be personal foul on Brianna Edie, the sophomore. It's only going to be 3 on her, but that will now send Tessa Losey to the line. Losey in this contest, 1 for 1 there from the strike. 17 points, including 5 3-pointers, 2 there in the second. Can't get the first one to go as the announcers jinx got to her on that one. 66-56 is our score. 1:20 left to play in this ballgame. Winner will, of course, be your 2023 Girls TVL Tournament champions. Losey goes 1 for 2 from the strike and cans the second one. Wetstein brings it across the timeline. Now back to Edie. Good defense is going to be now the key. 67-57 is our score. Edie gets into the lane. A little floater is going to be short. No good. 1 and done for Doniphan West. Clip pulls down another defensive rebound. The rebounding of Caitlin Clip, Macy Holly, and Aaliyah Sin here today in this contest have been the story. It's been the bigs for Hanover as Atkin looks to flip it to Clip. That one's going to be just a little bit high, so maybe not quite the play you wanted, but nonetheless still a 11-point advantage. First action now for Lena Weatherman, the junior for the Mustangs, as a little more shooting is back on the court. Coach is going to force full court pressure. Hanover is doing. That's going to be a foul and a Juniman, and so that's going to send Edie to the line now with a chance to get 2 free ones, and the clock stops. Coach Bikeman, a few words of encouragement there for her sophomore. Been very impressed with her play at this tournament here so far this last week and a half or so. Foul there was on Juniman. That's only 2 now on the sophomore. Free throw 1 and 1 is going to be down and good for Brenna Edie. She has 12 points now in the contest. 7 here in this second half, as that is where Doniphan West almost made magic happen. Second free throw is up and down, and with that, Coach Johnson is going to want to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 51 seconds left to play. Hanover leading 67-58 in this 2023 TVL Tournament Championship.
Circle P Processing of Waterville has processing openings available now. Their mission is to not only provide the professional meat processing their customers expect, but ensure timely and transparent service and prices. Be assured that when you bring your meat to Circle P, you are getting exactly what you brought in. Always remaining local and loyal to their customers. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Be sure to visit their website, circlepprocessing.com, for pricing and ordering information.
Max Blasky with you here in Washington. Girls Championship action winding down. Hanover leading 67-58. If you're looking to catch the boys' game, it's actually probably going to start close to 7:30. They moved up the girls' game by half an hour, but this game, second half, has taken a little longer than expected. So Axtell Eagles versus the Blue Valley Rams will be coming up here just after this one. 51 seconds left to go. Hanover easily gets it in. It's going to be Losey left side as Doniphan West is going to look to trap. We're going to go Losey to Atkins, still looking that way. Gets it to Holly, top of the key, and there's a steal. Claire Cole's going to come away with it. Now let's see what Doniphan West can do. Gets it to Edie right side, but she's going to lose it off the baseline. That's going to be a turnover, Doniphan West, as they squandered an opportunity there. Substitution now. Leatherwood's going to check it back in for Wetstein, but 36.5 left to go. Hanover leading 67-58. Full court baseball pass here near side. It's going to go into the sideline, and it's going to be a turnover Hanover's way. So we're deciding on where the inbounds needs to be, and that's going to switch courts. So, turnover there on the inbounds. Atkins tried to go full court to Hawley. It didn't quite work out, so Doniphan West will have an opportunity now underneath their own basket. 36.1 here left to play. Of course, winner will be your 2023 TVL Tournament Championship. There's a steal by Hawley on the inbound, and that might be all she wrote. Edie's going to get one more foul in. That's going to send Tessalossi to the line, where she will look to extend her scoring output here on this evening. But it's sounding like the Hanover Lady Wildcats are going to win this TVL Tournament Championship. Still 31 seconds left to go, though. But a 9-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. Fourth foul on Edie as Losi Conley knocks down that first free throw. Here, 4 for 5 from the line in this fourth quarter is how you close it out for the junior. 3 dribbles right hand. Second one's going to go up and down. 5 for 6 from the line, including 5 threes here this afternoon for Tessalossi, as she has shot Hanover into the position they're at. Edie for 3, top of the key, is going to go down. It might be a little bit too little, too late, though. 17 seconds left. There's a steal, though, by side. Katie Johnson got her hand on it, sent it right back to Caitlin Clipp, who is standing out of bounds. So turnover, 8-point contest. If Doniphan West can get another 3, almost a steal by Atkins, though, on the inbound. Edie thought about it. We're going to try Wetstein. Going to be too long. Defensive rebound. Who's going to get it? Atkins is going to get it in the corner. She's going to be fouled. Going to go to the line with 2.6 seconds left here in this contest. A rematch of last year's third and fourth place game, one in which Hanover was able to defeat Doniphan West 51-43. Fast forward almost 365 days later, here we are setting in the championship with Hanover leading 70-61 and 6.2 seconds left to go. Atkins gets her first free throw to hit the bottom of the net. Free throw's going to be up, and that one's going to be good, too, as well. 6 seconds left to go. 5 seconds. Edie's going to cross the time court. She's going to try up a 3. Weathersby for 3. It's going to be no good. And Hanover is your 2023 Ladies TVL Tournament Champions. Final score, 71-61. We're going to take a timeout, come look at stats and scores from that contest, and get ready for the boys' game. Once again, congratulations to the Hanover Lady Wildcats, your 2023 TVL Tournament Lady Champions.
Turn to Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville when you need to take your crops to the next level. Start with top quality channel seed complete with treatments and delivery. Precision planting equipment gives you optimum seed spacing, singulation, and depth control. Kilbro seed tenders are dependable for delivering seed to the field and planter, and Darren carries sprayer parts, fertilizer parts, and Conklin Ag products, so you have the best growing season ever. Grow your best with Cottage Hill Ag Supply.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Hanover Wildcats crowned your 2023 TVL Tournament Girls Champions. Of course, congratulations to the Doniphan West Lady Mustangs, who took second place, came into this tournament as the number 3 overall seed. We're able to get victories over Centralia and Washington County on their way. but Hanover was too much to handle in the end, winning this contest 71-61. Hanover was able to defeat Valley Heights and Clifton Clyde on the way to this place. Two teams that met in the third and fourth place games last year meet again here in the championship, and we were excited, and it was an absolutely great contest. Hanover held the 36-25 lead at half, but Doniphan West made it quite a contest. Bevied by a 17-point third quarter, they cut it down to within 3, but it was the free throw shooting of Hanover that did it in the end. Looking at stats and scores for the Doniphan West Mustangs, first the second place team. All scorers started in a very balanced attack. Avery Weathersby had 16. Malia Wetstein pitched in 11. Brenna Edie pitched in 15. Kyra Johnson had 12. And Claire Cole had 5, while Katie Johnson came off the bench with 2. For Hanover, they were led by Tessa Losey, who had 20 points, 5 threes, including 4 there in the second quarter. Free throws at the end, too, as she went 5 for 6 from the line. Also pitching in, Macy Hawley had 14. All starters scored for Hanover. Hawley had 13. Keegan Atkins had 7. Anna Juniman had 9, and a couple real big steals there towards the end. And Aaliyah Sin also pitched in 5, while Caitlin Cripps came up big, especially in the second half. Finished off with 14 points in that contest. Hanover shot 16 free throws in that fourth quarter alone. Of course, Tessa Losey went 5 for 6, was a big part of that victory. We're going to take one more time out as they clear the courts after celebrating wins and second place. TVL tournament action continuing on as we preview our boys matchup coming up next.